And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Quad View, bringing you guys live coverage of the Qnatek land. It is currently TeamESPC versus Raky, as they start playing it out in the group stages. And we should be jumping into the match any second now. They have all joined up and they should be ready to go. And here we go, game is starting. And we'll be heading live out of the way. This is also being broadcast at the arena themselves. So we've got loads of action, loads of coverage going on. Massive shout out to everyone on the stream at the moment. And we'll be going forward. So, starting off with the scopes here, I'm a massive fan of the scopes. Knife has gone underway, and that's already happened, so ESPC will be having the attacking side. Oh no, they're actually knifing again, supposedly, because that happens. So in that time, I will do a quick little roster rundown. For ESPC, we've got Jansway, Bleak, Fake, Sunde, and Replan, and then for Raky, we've got Northson, Curse, Euphoria, Dat, Schwiz, and Curse. But it's just Schwiz, so we'll call him Schwiz. Which is not something that just rolls off the tongue. FYI. Now, Raky are some people say a mixed team of the ex-Team Empire, some other players, and then of course TeamESPC, previous Epic 8 winners. They're going to be showing up at Epic 9, I believe. And should be bringing you guys coverage of that too. Either way though, we shouldn't be waiting too long and we'll be getting this match underway. So looking in terms of predictions though, my gut feeling has to go towards ESPC just purely because of their statistical results, online and offline. Raky on the other hand, some very, very, very big names in there, which would rattle any team they play against. So it's definitely going to be an interesting match. I don't know what to expect from it, which is always the fun part in these games, but statistically, ESPC should have it. But it doesn't matter too much now, does it? So it looks like we're just waiting for one more player, Norton, who is still sitting in the spectators area. Should join up any second. Seems we are still waiting. I don't know why they are taking this long. And it is just the arena server, so it's just the other stream that we're currently waiting on readying up. And then we should be underway any second. Any moment now. The tension is killing me. No, seriously, it is. What are they doing that's taking so long? And finally we have the ready up. Brilliant. Okay, let's get into the match, guys. As we do now see ESPC versus Raky Crossfire. It is the group stages, so it's a best of one, and could go into a draw. Just keep that in mind. I'm going to be starting off here with the scopes. Going to watch Euphoria, see what he can do with his lovely R700 on the defending side. It's going to be at the bottom of the street. He's going for the wallbang starting off. Looks like he doesn't want to get into too much conflict. Doesn't want to risk himself in the first round in challenging Mr. Replan. Nade going out towards that bomb side, and I think that's a precautionary one. No, it's not. It's actually a full plant there from Cinder. Looks like they went for a rush plant the first round, seeing if they can just try and squeeze that one out, and it looks like it has worked. Replan takes out Northson though, and it looks like Raky can have a difficult time trying to bring this one back. Moving up the street, ESPC have got a superb defending line. Euphoria goes down at the hands of Jansway, and that's all on Dat Schwiz, as he pushes up into the watermelon area, and he gets shut down pretty much instantly. And a clean sweep from ESPC in the first round. And Raky should definitely be worried after seeing something that dominating. So now, let's take it away with Replan, the other scope for oh sorry, the opponent scope for Mr. Euphoria. Now it looks like he's going to be trying to go for that spawn area. He's going to run all the way back, going for the cover. He wants to find Euphoria by the looks of it, but it doesn't look like he's wanting to risk too much for it. Looks like he's rather going to go for the cover on his teammates. Moving casually across the street, Euphoria is lower A. Both of these scopes don't seem too worried about actually going for each other at this point in time. Raky all the way in Lighthouse. He has made his way out, jumping out. Replan, Deagle's down, Schwarz. Curse goes for that SMG frag onto Fake, takes him out. There is another player there. Oh, but he can't get the frag. Curse quickly trying to reply. Unfortunately, nothing's going to come from it. And now knowing the players there is going to peek out. Sunday really over-peeking. He had no reason to do that. Bomb is planted here in the open. Where is... Oh, Replan knows it's a Fake. Tries to go for the frags. Euphoria with the Deagle though takes out Replan. And a brilliant one to retake the round there by Raky. But it looks like it was a little bit shambles towards the end there. It was kind of difficult. I don't know why Replan didn't go for the person on the bomb and then just try and run away. Although in the moments, probably what he thought would be best, unfortunately just didn't work out for him. Looking over at the scoreboard though, we do see Curse on 4 frags, while the rest of ESPC pretty much hover around the 1-2 line. And 3 players from Raky yet to get frags, but they've won a round. Now, we do see Jans were going for an early rush. He did get an early nade pick, but unfortunately, Keshan coming in from behind is going to take him out. Leak just laying some wall bangs down onto that alley, trying to find anyone there. Cinder takes out Keshan. Euphoria replies onto Northson, though. ESPC still with a man on the lead, and it looks like they're going to capitalize on that, trying to go for that bomb plant. Whole bunch of nades have flown out onto that B side already, so they shouldn't be too worried about another nade coming in, although it is likely that Euphoria might still have a nade. He is in the middle of the street, completely exposed, gets punished for it. That was so obvious. And Bleak, of course, able to get that frag. Now it's only that Schwarz left, and he's towards the top of A area. He has an AK with him, which is very good for this position, but towards the middle of the game, towards the later end of the game, it is very difficult to try and get out of here and actually move onto that bomb site, especially with 3 players left, and with the plant positioning on B. If it's out on the open, it's generally no issues to try and defend it. We do see Replan there with the final frag there onto Schwarz, making it 2-1 ESPC with a round in the lead. And still 2 players from Raky yet to get frags. So let's have a look at the SMGs for Raky. We're going to watch Curse. He was the one who was able to get very far up into light the previous round. See if he's able to replicate those results. Going for an early push across the street. Doesn't want to get caught up by those nades. Good movement so far. And makes his way up the stairs. Replan takes out Schwarz. Looks like Curse just wanted to check any rushes. And is he going to move up towards light? He has spotted a player in towards B alley. Just runs out rather carelessly. Gets fired down by 2 directions. And easily taken out, really. Bleak throws the nade out towards the back. I was about to comment on it, but it does connect with Euphoria. And now only Northson left, the man who had no frags at the start of the round. And able to get the first one. Can he go for another? No, he cannot. Bleak shuts him down. And that'll push it to a 3-1 scoreline. Schwarz, the only player still not to get a frag. Let's give him some love. Where is Schwarz? Let's see what he's doing. I don't want to say wrong, but just not doing necessarily very correct. Schwarz going for the movements onto that car. Nade goes out a little bit late on the street, probably trying to catch up any late crosses. Looks like a nade did fall behind Cafe. I don't know if that was just a mistake or if that is some massive geek nade. It could be either. Now, Schwarz moving, make his way towards back A. He's yet to cover anything. He's about 20 seconds into the round. Probably not using the best of his time. He's expecting someone to jump out towards that A side. He's not moving up in there. He has an SMG to work with him. Let's flick away here for a bit. See what's happening. Oh, Fake, your aim. Dear man, what are you doing? Northson lands a frag there onto Fake. Bleak gets the reply onto Northson though. And ESPC once again, man in the lead. They know one of the players is towards Cafe side. And looks like they've also got a hunch about this player on A. And his position has been given away. Schwarz trying to peek around the corner. There's just going between the barrel and that lower light area. We see nade going out from Bleak. Could connect, it won't though. And Schwarz finally able to get that frag. Bleak with the frag onto Euphoria though to close off the round. 3 rounds in the lead as ESPC take it to 4-1. Looking good so far for the ESPC side. Let's take it away with one of the scopes again. Let's watch Replan, see what he's up to. We all know and love Replan for his superb scoping. It looks like he's going for a nice little geeky spot here. All the way up on the wall. I can tell everyone's going to be using that position at some other point now. Looks like he's not connecting with anything, but he's not giving up too much hope. And looks like he's going to move back, try and get his nade out towards Cafe. Nade goes out, Cinder and Jazway grabbing frags. Keshan and Nordson are going to be the ones to drop to that. Replan making his way towards top line, unable to connect with anything. We do see Jazway being very aggressive, but gets taken up by Euphoria, who was in that A side. Bleak pushing forward, he has that AK, can he get the frag? Yes, he does, takes out Euphoria, tries to go for a second, actually tags up Schwarz, but looks away instead, not wanting to risk it. He knows he doesn't need to, they've got the bomb down, he can just stay alive and now protect the bomb site. Drops down, it looks like he's rather determined to go for this frag. It's tagged up once again, making his way back towards lower A. It looks like he's trying to be a distraction here and just make sure that Schwarz doesn't actually move forward. Replan with a final shot down to Schwarz though is going to make it a 5-1 scoreline, a 4-round advantage, and it looks like the guys over at Raky aren't having too much of a good time. Now, most important of everything, we all know this in COD, is no matter if you get a 30 bomb, no matter if you get a 1 versus 5, it is the person who gets the ace that we talk about the most. Sorry, not the ace, the person who gets the bond that we talk about the most. Schwarz currently sitting on 0 for 6, nearly dies there, and that'll push him into a bond. The bond is 007, which means 0 kills, 0 assists, and 7 deaths. And it is a thing we do love in our community. Schwarz seeming very scared. He does not want to give away this death. He's going to fight for it. He just wants to find a single frag. Again, his position just being spammed away. Oh, and he does drop. And that'll mean that he sits on 007. The first bond of this LAN, as far as I'm aware. But he has got a bond, guys. So 6-1's the current scoreline. 5 rounds difference, a massive one so far. The ESPC are currently running away with it. And I don't think there's much that Raky can do to stop this one. We'll have a little peek here, see if Replay maybe gets lucky this time. Oh, heavy tag onto Fake, actually. But not enough to kill him off. Leak with an 8 onto Nordson. We do see a very good start here from ESPC as they grab 3 early round frags. The last 2 players for Raky are still all the way back towards their spawn side. And over at A. Looks like they're going to try and move up here. There is a player towards top A. They've got to be very careful about Schwarz flying around the corner. Janzo just jumps out, easily picks up that frag, and goes for another one onto Euphoria. Wow, just annihilating this ex-Empire, ex-other players mix. Dashwood sitting on 0 for 8 at the moment, not going too well for him. As we see the 6-round difference just start expanding. Now, Replan once again, going to give him a little bit of final love. Oh, lovely shot there onto Norton, takes him out, tries to go for another one. Unfortunately, nothing there, just going to make his way back and get back into his covering positions after a really good start. We do see Jansway has spotted a player on BL. He easily takes him out, pulls out the Eagle, goes for another shot there onto Keshan. Fantastic stuff. And it looks like Schwarz is just gonna reconnect. He doesn't like seeing his own score. And all that means to me is that there's another chance he could get a bond. And if you get a bond twice in a game, I don't think that's ever been done before. Definitely something that would be fun to see, but I don't think it's ever been done before. Either way, we will be watching Cindy as he moves out across the street. We've got Replan taking out Curse across the road. And Cindy now making his way forward. There's a player that has moved up onto the bomb, but Fake easily disposes of him. It was Euphoria being very aggressive, probably with that front spawn. We do see Jansway taking out Schwarz once more. Bleak moving forward. Cinder takes out Keshan. Norton with a reply onto Bleak, but being the last man standing, it's going to be a hell of a challenge for him. Before I can even find him, Cinder takes him out, pushes it to 9-1. Looking over the scores, we see Jansway on a massive 14 frags of 10 rounds. And definitely a good start from him. Where is Mr. Keshan? I believe he was an AK. Let's see what he's up to. There he is. He's the loss of the AK. He's the loss of every player I flicked through. Looks like he's going to be going for a cafe peek. They're just trying to lay down some cover, making sure no one pushes out of that light area. And 20 seconds into the round. Ooh, Keshan gets the first frag onto Bleak. I don't know if he's actually spotted the bomb up there. No, the bomb is actually ready being planted. We do see Fake get the bomb down. And if I was Keshan, I probably would have gone for a quick little defuse there, see if I can squeeze it out. Now Cinder does drop Replan with the revenge frag. Fake still sitting in watermelon though. Replan takes out Keshan, just making sure that bomb is defended. There's 2 players on their bomb. Fake needs to peek out here and stop it. Oh, takes out one and the second with the headshot. How the hell that happened? Goes for a third onto Schwarz to finish the round off in style. and then push his team up to a 10-1 scoreline. Massive stuff there to finish off the round. Looking over the scoreboard there quickly, we do see Jansen now on 15 frags. Schwiz yet to still get a frag this game. Really unfortunate from him. Curse gets a frag there on... Sorry, Curse goes down to the hands of Replant Scope. And we do see Jansen once more just easily getting into this A site. Cinder takes out Keshan. And Jansen seems like he wants to go out, just work his way out here towards back A and grab himself a couple of frags. Norton takes out Cinder. We do see a play towards back A. Who is that? Oh, Schwiz goes down once more. And Eagle out here tries to get some more frags. Euphoria takes out Fake, and all attention is now on him. Euphoria goes down there. Bleak takes him out. 11-1 is the half, and the only thing I'm thinking now is there's only 2 more rounds left that ESPC need to win. But there's every possibility that Schwiz could get another bond. So 2 rounds left here, and hopefully Schwiz can redeem himself with at least a frag. Now, I'm going to start off with the scopes here, as I do love watching the scopes first of the game. If you guys did just join in, or you didn't miss too much, this is ESPC versus Raky. 11-1's the current scoreline. We are moving on to the second half. We do see Replant starting off the frag onto Norton. Schwiz gets a nade onto Cinder. Can you believe it? Getting himself the first frag of the game. And no doubt he will be ecstatic about that. And if ESPC lose this round, I think it will just be a symbol that all we need is Schwiz to get a frag. Unfortunately not so. Jans was going to get the final frag onto Keshan. It's going to push it to a 12-1 scoreline. And from what people said might be a challenge for ESPC, is this currently being a walk in the park, as they just make mincemeat of Raky at the moment. I expected it to be a little bit one-sided, but I didn't expect it to be this one-sided. And I actually at some point had hope for Raky, purely because of the players in the lineup. Now we do see Euphoria is going to go for a peek out here onto the street, very exposed, but he's actually got no reply so far. Jumps down, SMG in front of him, it is Jansberg, gets himself 2. Cinder and Fake also get themselves a couple of frags, and we do see that Keshan is already left. Schwiz is your last man standing. He can do it. Come on, we know he can do it. It's a 1 versus 3. And it's not going to go that way. 13-1 is the final scoreline between ESPC and Raky. And what an absolute rollover that was. Wow, that did not go the way that most people expected that one to. And with that, we will be closing off that game, guys. So unfortunately, Raky losing that game. They've still got a couple more group games to go before they are eliminated, or they don't get through to the playoffs, and their tournament comes to an end. So they've still got some chance to bring themselves back, but we'll be bringing you guys more coverage here at Quad V, and bringing you guys live coverage of the Qnatek LAN. And I'm Menace. Follow me on Twitter, I'm @Menace. But other than that, we'll see you guys soon.